Hey everybody, it is now 2021. Have you made your resolutions yet? It is estimated that 75% of Americans will set personal goals for themselves this year. And of that 75%, 45% will be related to health and wellness. That's almost 116 million people setting goals for themselves this year. Are you one of them? If you're like me, you've probably set the same goal for yourself, but somehow, year after year, we never seem to achieve these goals. Why is that? Well, people that were asked this said things like, well, they were lazy or they forgot, or like this last year, COVID-19. The biggest one everyone agreed on was a lack of willpower. Now, I agree with that, but I would almost say more than that is a lack of clarity, because we always make these goals for ourselves like eat healthier, or get fit, or save more money, but what does it actually mean? We kind of have a vague idea of what we want, but no real clear path to get there. So how do we combat this? Well, we make SMART goals. Now, the word SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-sensitive. Making your goals this way makes them clear and defined, but also gives you a path of how to get there. Easiest place to start is to just grab a piece of paper and write down a goal. Any goal will do, but for this video, I'm going to use an example that many people use. I want to lose weight. Now, while this goal is seemingly clear, everybody has their own idea of what it means to lose weight. It's actually pretty vague, because do you want to lose 10 pounds or 30 pounds? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you want to look a certain way? Do you want a certain body part a little bit more defined? Or do you want to run a mile in 8 or 9 minutes? So the key here is to reflect on what it is you actually want. And it may take some research or consulting with a professional to get a good idea or a clear definition of what it is you want to achieve. So underneath your goal, you're going to write specific. And then I want you to rewrite your goal in a way that makes it defined, detailed, and clear. Exactly what you want. Alright, so using I want to lose weight as my example, I'm going to redefine it to say I want to lose 10 pounds of overall body weight and reduce body fat. I want to strengthen my shoulders and back to help with posture, and I want to run 1 mile in 8 minutes. So now that our goal is defined, we need to have a method of tracking our progress. Now I really recommend you guys have at least 2 or more methods of tracking your progress, just because it gives you a more clear and accurate picture of the progress you are making. For example, when losing weight, most people will use a scale, but the scale does not differentiate between your fat mass, bone mass, or muscle mass. It just measures them all as one. And muscle weighs more than fat, so you could be losing body fat but gaining muscle, and the number on the scale will either stay the same, go down really, really slow, or it might even go up. So you could be thinking to yourself that you're failing when in fact you are actually making progress. So this might take some more research or consulting with a professional to come up with several different methods to track your progress. But remember, the more information you can gather, the more accurate you can measure how you're doing. So underneath your specified goal, you're going to write measurable, and then you're going to define how you're going to measure your progress. All right. So for my example, I'm going to say I will track my workouts and food intake in a journal, and I will weigh myself and take circumference measurements once a week. Next, we need to decide how we are going to achieve our goal. This is the actual plan of what you're going to do to achieve your goal. Now again, more research and consulting with a professional is crucial to coming up with a plan that is not only realistic, but also long-term. So underneath your measurable, you're going to write achievable, and then write out your plan. So for my example, I'm going to write, I will work out 4 days a week for 40 minutes. 2 days will be for strength training. 1 day dedicated to body weight training to strengthen my core. The other for upper body weight training. 2 days will be cardio, where I will run 1 mile and then do a body weight cardio routine. Now we come to relevant. The most important question we need to answer is, why is it important that I achieve this goal? Just because you want to achieve something, it doesn't make it easy. And you're going to have days where you will seriously want to give up on your goals. And if you don't have a good reason to pursue it, then you're not going to do it. Remember guys, the number one reason people agreed they gave up on their goals was a lack of willpower. So you need to have a good reason to pursue these goals. So underneath achievable, you're going to write relevant, and then just write down why it's important to you that you achieve your goal. All right, so for my example, I want to achieve my goal because I want to look in the mirror and like what I see. Lastly, when making your SMART goal, you need to give yourself a deadline. This might take, again, some more research and consulting with a professional to find that sweet spot time frame that is both attainable but puts a little bit of pressure on you so that you don't just give up on it. So under relevant, you're going to write time sensitive or timely, and then give yourself a deadline. Now you can either make it a number of weeks or months, or give yourself an actual date like August 3rd. All right, so for my example, I'm going to give myself a deadline of 8 weeks. Now, once you have everything written out, go ahead and put it all together, and then let's compare our starting goal with our SMART goal. All right, so our starting goal says, I want to lose weight. Our SMART goal says, I want to lose 10 pounds of overall body weight and reduce belly fat. I want to strengthen the muscles in my back and shoulders to help with posture, and I want to be able to run 1 mile in 8 minutes. I will track my workouts and food intake in a journal, and I will weigh myself and take circumference measurements once a week. I will work out 4 days a week for 40 minutes. 2 days will be strength training, where 1 day is body weight training to strengthen my core. The other is upper body strength training. 2 days I will run 1 mile and then do a body weight cardio routine. I want to achieve this goal because I want to look in the mirror and like what I see, and I will achieve my goal in 8 weeks. Now, once you have your SMART goal all written out, you want to put it someplace where you can see it every single day, be it next to your bed or on the fridge. And having that, guys, will drastically increase your chances of actually achieving your goals. And it can be any goal, whether it's weight loss, financial, academics, whatever it is you choose to pursue. If you like this worksheet, I will have copies available to pick up at the front desk of the Star Valley Branch Library. If you guys have any ideas of videos or posts that you would like to see in the future, please leave a comment down below or come in and see us, and I will do my best to make it happen. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great year and good luck in 2021.